Hi friends, under Indian Polity Constitution we are going to discuss an important concept. Tribunals. You might have come across this word in the newspaper or in online media discussions. Now what are these tribunals? These tribunals are nothing but specialized courts. They come under the category of quasi-judicial bodies. There are many quasi-judicial bodies in India. Election Commission, Finance Commission for example. Now, these tribunals are also quasi-judicial body. Let me explain quasi-judicial bodies in brief. A quasi-judicial body is a body which performs the activities of judiciary, that is a full-time court. Part of its job is in the nature of a court. Apart from this, part of its job is specialized in nature. It handles certain subjects that comes under a specialized domain. For example, if we take the example of National Green Tribunal, which is a tribunal, apart from passing judicial orders, it passes certain orders in the nature of a court whenever environmental disputes are accepted by the National Green Tribunal. So apart from this judicial activity, it contains certain experts also. These experts, they are subject experts. They handle matters relating to environment. So these experts, what they will do, they will study various cases from an environmental perspective. So such bodies, they are diverse in nature. Apart from being judicial in nature, they perform certain specific specialized activities also. Such bodies are called quasi-judicial body. Tribunals also come under quasi-judicial bodies. There are many tribunals in India. We can give many examples. National Green Tribunal is an example. Company Law Tribunal, Central Administrative Tribunal, Interstate Water Dispute Tribunals. All these are tribunals in India. Now, why do we need these tribunals in India? We already have full-time courts. We have the judiciary. So, why do we need these tribunals? The main reason is that already the full-time courts, they are overburdened. So we have to lessen the burden of these courts. So we have to divert some cases to these tribunals. Secondly, the cases coming to the courts, they are very diverse in nature. For example, many cases are personal in nature. Some cases they are business related. Some cases they are environment related. So the cases themselves are very diverse in nature. The judges sitting in the full-time courts, they are not equipped, they are not qualified to handle these specialized cases. So such cases need the help of domain experts, subject experts also. So for this reason, specialized courts in the form of tribunals have been set up. So this is what you should understand. There are many issues surrounding tribunals. There are some criticism against tribunals also. Let's discuss these. One of the main issue against tribunal is that these tribunals sometimes usurp or hijack the authority or the power of full-time courts. Some years ago, the Madras High Court, it quashed many provisions of the Intellectual Appellate Board, which is a tribunal. Similarly, the National Tax Tribunal, it was also termed as unconstitutional by the judiciary because these bodies tend to usurp or hijack the power of the full-time courts. These tribunals, they don't have the proper understanding and the authority to decide judicial cases. So, there is a problem of this tribunal hijacking the power of full-time courts. This is one of the main criticism against tribunals in India. The second issue, the second criticism is that many members, the expert members, they are not appointed in a proper manner in many tribunals. Many tribunals lack these expert members. Generally, in the tribunals, there would be judicial members as well as expert members. In many tribunals, there is a lack of expert members also. Secondly, there is no proper uniform procedure for appointment of these expert members. So this is also one of the main problem. Third problem with tribunals is that the autonomy of tribunals. Generally, tribunals pass orders. For example, we have the interstate water, the river water dispute tribunal. As per law, the award given by these river water tribunals are final. This is what law says. But generally, the final award itself is taken to higher courts such as High Courts and Supreme Court. For example, under Article 136 Special Leave Petition, the award itself is taken for review to the Supreme Court. So generally, even though the tribunals are envisaged as specialized courts, the judgment or the award of the tribunal itself is later taken to the higher courts. So the autonomy is lacking as far as the tribunals is concerned. So one thing is the usurping or hijacking of power by the tribunal. Second thing is they are not properly equipped with the expert members. Similarly, there is no uniform law for appointment and any law stating about the tenure of members of the tribunals. Thirdly, the autonomy of the tribunal. So this is also lacking. So all these are problems as far as tribunals are concerned. The latest law commission, 21st Law Commission, it has given many recommendations for streamlining the tribunals in India. It has suggested a nodal agency, single nodal agency for appointment of the chairman, vice chairman and other members of the tribunals. Similarly, the tenure of the members of the tribunals should also be decided in a uniform manner. This was one of the important recommendations given by the tribunal. Generally, the tribunals are set up by various laws. The tribunals themselves function under the various ministries. One of the main problems is that whenever a case comes under the tribunal, the ministry or the department itself is a litigant under the case. So there is a heavy conflict of interest. For example, whenever cases come under the National Green Tribunal, the ministry itself is a litigant. So these problems also props up as far as the tribunals are concerned. So at least in future we should streamline these tribunals. We should have a uniform law for appointment, tenure and the functioning of all the tribunals in India, so that the tribunals discharge their duties in a proper manner and the authority, the power of the tribunals are also uniform and proper, and there are also checks and balances within the system of tribunals in India. I hope this short lecture is helpful to you all. Thank you.